Generic greetings and welcome to Airships Lost Flotilla. Today's beverage is... Ooh, pretty sharp. That's rum straight from the bottle. Either way, the perfect beverage for piloting an airship. So welcome to Airships. Sorry, it's not. It's a chilled dandelion and burdock. But now there's some doubt in your mind, isn't there? Either way, welcome to Airships Lost Flotilla. This is an auto battler, a game where you go around the map and do some auto shooting. Let's go with the cruiser. There's also a copter battleship and an aeroplane in this demo, but I'm going to go with cruiser, and you'll see what the game has to offer. This is by David Stark, the same guy that brought us Airships Conquer the Skies, which the chances are you're familiar with if you've seen, well, any amount of videos on the channel that I've done about that one. So we have some HP as shown on the top left there, also scrap and money, and at the end of a minute's wave we will get to spend some of this. So we are being hounded by these things, and yeah, we're just having to basically get the resources that we can and sort of go in this circle here. And oh, we've just been hit. Yes, you can ram, however, you will take some damage. And, oh, hang on, no, oh, that was close, that was close. We're up to 27 seconds, 26, and, oh yeah, okay, we've taken a bit of damage here, but we're going to do some donuts in our airship, which is not something I'd ever thought I'd say, and pick up some of this experience here. Certain enemies will drop certain things, and in this particular case, ooh, ram, no, there we go, we're good. We're slowly generating health, by the way, as well, as shown on the top there. And can we gather a little bit extra before we finish? I think we might, and there it is. So we've survived 54 enemies, 490 damage dealt. You know, there's other stats like cannon accuracy, which is 84%, which is pretty good. So if you're familiar with airships, we've got a similar sort of palette here, and this is our ship in the middle, and the stats on the left-hand side, including what we've got for resources, so generic units of currency, experience, that sort of thing. This is our cannon, so 10 damage, 1 second reload, 500 range. We've got available on the right-hand side, which comes in either generic units of currency or some experience. So I can go with, for example, for 90 experience, and I've got 151, I can go with resilience, which is 10% HP and minus 20% stun chance. So I'm going to pick that up, and that goes in this list. And I would like another weapon. There is a deck gun and there is an aerial mine. The range is pretty poor. I might keep the money to go for something a bit better. And what I mean by that is I'm looking for aerial torpedoes because, of course, I am. Next wave, which is pirates. Okay, so let's see what we can do against the pirates. Shouldn't be too much of a drama, I don't think, but let's see. See if we can get away from them here. Just putting the guys to our stern. I'm going to press down, and that basically maxes out our speed. You can either hold forward, or you can, like say, get this auto mode. I actually prefer holding for some reason, although I'm sure I'll change my mind after hours of holding down the same button. We got some the world in the background there. It does look different from airships, and I assume that's a deliberate decision. I mean, yeah, it's functional. I prefer airships. I think that's the most diplomatic way I can say it. But, you know, the problem is that you've got so many things going on that, you know, less is more, especially towards the later part of the game. You need a clear palette for that one. Anyway, over to this side and just skirting around them. Don't know how many I've actually killed, but we're just going to have to get away with what we can, and there we go. So certainly can't kill them all. Accuracy was increased there as well, which is good. And we've gone with there's propellers and aerial mines. Okay. We've also got a doctrine, which we can what else have we got? Protectiveness, which is 187 experience. We don't have that. Fire safety training, senior officer, scavenging net, extra gatherer range. That might be quite good, to be fair. I'm going to pick that up, and I'm also going to go for... I'm going to pick up rockets because I can always sell them later on, right? And let's go to next wave, which is going to be cultists again. And okay, the rockets... yes, they're a thing. They're definitely firing, and good grief, these guys are massively swarming us. But now we have this weapon, we've got more of a chance against that one. It's nice to see... Oh yeah, there we go, a nice ram. It's nice to see how much damage we can do now with this thing. Let's go for ramming, and no, that didn't work at all. Let's just go over here. We're on 10 health, so I'm not too worried here, but I do need to head around to try and gather some of this. The nets, I think... Yeah, I think that might be maybe a good choice. Just gathering all of this, doing some donuts here. 20 seconds remaining, and to be honest, we've probably taken out most of the enemy around here. Oh, good grief. And there it goes. Maybe collect these ones and this one. And over here, grab those. Yeah, there we go. And through. And I think that should do. Yep, that's pretty much job done. Okay, so accuracy on the rockets is poor because they are rockets. And aerial torpedoes available. Oh, well, I'm going to have to purchase what I think is one of the most interesting weapons in the game. What else have we got? Extra scrap value, extra accuracy per stunned enemy, and the nets. I've already got scavenging nets. Can you buy them again? Well, I can't because I haven't got the money, but I can go with appraisal, which is extra scrap value. Let's go to the next wave. This is giant owls now. And how giant are we talking? Ow. Yep, those are giant owls. And aerial torpedoes away. And we've killed the owls. Oh, and the torpedoes really did the damage there, but we're already on half health. This is not ideal. I need to keep away from the owls. I can't outrun the owls. No, I cannot outrun the owls. What I can do, though, is wait here for this other one, and hopefully the aerial torpedo will knock them back. What's good is that it does have a knockback mechanic on that one. So we'll just point forward and... Yes, there we go. Another owl coming in. I think it's coming towards us now. And fire. Good hits. Perfect. This is like a really good combo now. I think the rockets we might get rid of. But I'm not sure yet. And I think it's sort of... they sort of lose steam a bit when they get... Well, they sort of seem to go really fast and then slow right down. Is it worth going towards them? I mean, yeah. Let's see if I can pick the rest of it up. Ah, shame. Okay. Right, we've now got suspendium cannon. Ooh. Sell rockets and pick up suspendium cannon. Or do I want propellers for speed? I think module. We're going to get speed. And jury rigging. Minus 25% weapon upgrade cost, but minus 10% accuracy. Sky gunboat. Oh, for 200 we could have had an escort. Shame. And, well, fire safety training. Reduction in fire rate, but minus 25% damage from fire. We've not yet versed anything with fire. That's the problem, though, because we don't know what's coming up. I don't know what to pick. And there's cultists again. And now we'd have... Oh, there's a base. That's interesting. That's good. And we've got more stuff coming in. What's all this? More bases. Immunity to fire. Stun and vulnerability, I think that said. Yeah, that's it. That's it. That was good. It's like a rock thing here. Yes, that's a suspendium rock, I think. Still on full health. I wonder if there's any more of these. Yeah, they are. More of these cultist things. Bang! Aerial torpedo. What a surprise. Does an absolute number on the stationary things. I'll take a bit of damage. I don't mind taking a bit of damage at this stage. We've only got 14 seconds remaining. And there we go. Keep firing away. You know what I'm saying about the rockets, that they're not great, I might get rid of them. They're pretty good for when they've got big hordes of stuff. I mean, obviously the standout is the aerial torpedo, but still. So there's rockets. I don't think we're going to bother with them. Careful aim. Minus 10% range, but 20% damage. It's a plumber's estimate. However... We're going to get an escort. Sets fire to enemies. Flame skyboat. Excellent. Experience-wise, extra turning and speed. I'm going to pick up both of them and, we'll get resilience. We've got an engineered. Minus 15% repair speed, but plus 10% upgrade cost. Don't really care. And with the money, can I upgrade anything? I cannot. I do think upgrading is probably going to be where it's at. Oh, gargoyles. I've not actually versed gargoyles in the game before. Oh, they fire. Oh, okay. So they've got range now, which is... Right, that's a whole different mechanic now. I'm going to have to sort of spin around. I don't know if our... that's... Yeah, that's surprising. I don't know if our escort can die. It might, but I don't actually know, as I said. It appears to be going into our aerial torpedoes with reckless abandon, doesn't care, and could survive, so... Yeah, fair enough. Oh, good grief. That's 6 damage. Let's not try and get any more. Although we are starting to heal, and there's a lot more. There's more money, and there's scrap. I love the aerial torpedoes. Such a good weapon. And obviously, this is just one of the vessels available. I've tried the helicopter, which you don't move like this. You move literally up, down, left, right, as you might imagine. And then the battleship, which is a slow and ponderous vessel, but it's got 4 weapon slots. Disappointingly, though, the propeller on the ooh, look at that, picks up wreckage. Scavenger skyboat, got distracted there. The propeller on the helicopter doesn't do damage, it seems, which I know is not realistic, but we're fighting gargoyles in an airship, so, you know, that ship's already well and truly sailed. Right, we have a Gatling gun for 309 generic units of currency. Okay. Doctrine Brutality, extra fire weight to vulnerable enemies. The skyboat. Scavenger skyboat picks up wreckage. I mean, we can, but I mean, we got a heated shot cannon, sets fires to enemies, or piercing. I mean, we're going to go piercing, aren't we? And I think we'll go next wave. Giant bees. In the game, airships conquer the skies. Never my favourite. What a surprise. But so far, not appearing to be too much of a hassle for us. Oh, okay, them bees are a bit more giant than these ones. I mean, these are pretty big bees, to be fair. They're big as the torpedo, so you mean you wouldn't want to be dealing with it. Oh, hang on, they're closing in. Let's just, yeah, that flanked me for a moment there, didn't it? Let's get away from that. I really want to know what this does. You can't, right, you can't go, well, you can go through, but it doesn't do anything. More giant bees. Let's head into the middle here to gather up all of this stuff, which is good. Come down this way. Giant bees. Lots of giant bees. Oh yeah, the damage we're causing now is pretty immense. And bees. More bees. Oh, the damage we're receiving is stacking up a bit. 5 health. 1 second left. There it is. Okay. So we got good money. We can get a guidance system or faster torpedoes. Imperial cannon. Ooh, heavy autocannon or an observation dome. Observation dome. An enemy becomes vulnerable every 1 second. Spotter plane makes enemies vulnerable. So there's vulnerable. I mean, I'm going to go faster torpedoes. Of course I'm going to go faster torpedoes. There's not even any choice in it. More range and accuracy. Smaller, more plentiful rockets. Possible. Repair speed for a repair bay. Plus 2 scrap per repair. Ah, so it's going to burn through scrap. Doctrine. Close quarters. Damage taken in the last 6 seconds. Extra fire rate and plus 50% XP gain. So I don't know what vulnerable does. If we have a spotter plane. I'm going to pick up a spotter plane because it looks cool, like nothing else. And, overloaded weapons. Reduction in fire rate, but extra damage and explosion damage per armor. I mean, we've got lots of damage, right? Lots of ooh, good grief. Lots of explosion stuff going on anyway. So, oh yeah, this is naughty. This is all kinds of naughty, right? So it says vulnerable. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what it's doing. Turn around, turn around, turn around. Oh, actually, didn't really need to do that because this is just working. Does our spotter plane have rockets on it? It seems to have rockets on it. I don't know if that's just a visual thing. And oh, this is different. What's that one? Ow! Ow! Okay, yes. Don't go into the ones that've got the sort of red backs, the red abdomens, because they explode. And that ain't good when we're on 3 health. Oh, this is bad. Defeat. Defeat. So, that was the HMS Fruit Bat, a cruiser. Propellers, rockets, armor-piercing cannons, auto-loading aerial torpedoes, lots of other stuff. Yeah. So haven't unlocked the airplane, but let's say you've got the copter and you've got the battleship. I mean, yeah, I mean, you can go with the copter. We'll just have well, I'll show you the copter once. So you move around like this, and we're versing sky urchins. As I said, you'd think the blades would do some chopping, or maybe there is a module for that, to be fair. Go over there, finish that one off, and that one. Go over here. Oh, do they shoot? Yeah, I think they do. But this is obviously a completely different way to play. The battleship is the same because it's a lot more ponderous. It's this lumbering beast, but it's like 4 cannons all over it. But obviously you're about taking damage. This is all about the maneuverability. That battleship's all about just straight up armor and big guns. The first one we played, that's about the balance. And the plane I've yet to try, but I'm looking forward to giving it a go. How much money have we got so far? We've got 38 scrap, 38 monies, and experience. This is all just experience we're collecting here. And oh, they do like a little charge. Look at that. That's curious. And there it is. Okay. And that's just the 2 rifles. So we could sell one of the rifles and just put a big deck gun on it if we were so inclined, should I say. You can also refresh it as well for some experience. But we are going to leave it there. That has been a bit of Airships, the Lost Flotilla demo. Interesting. I wasn't expecting... Oh, I said 4 guns. It starts with 2, but it's got 4 slots. Yeah. Yeah, interesting. I wasn't expecting... End of sentence. I wasn't expecting it for Airships. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm saying, like, say this sort of just came out of nowhere and was like, oh, that's a different take on it. Obviously, same world, but completely different to Conquer the Skies. But yeah, I'm intrigued. As I said, the main, if I have anything to say negative, is that the art style. I prefer the original Airships, but I understand why. Yeah, especially when a lot of stuff's going on, you need that readability and such. But as the demo goes, does exactly what a demo needs to do. It's got me intrigued for whatever there is to come. We've got, obviously, the airplane there in this one. I'm hoping to see, well, just more in general. If you look at the trailer, there's lots of, like, really big enemies and such, so the scale of it is a bit different from some of its contemporaries. Either way, intriguing, and if you have any tips, comments, suggestions, etc., put them in the comments. If you want to see more, let me know too, and there will be a link in the description if you want to check this out yourself. As always, hope you have enjoyed it. Thanks very much for watching, take care, and generic pardons.